What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have another update on Vechain VET, which has pumped up near about 30% in the last 24 hours and is currently trading at 0.04451 cents. So we're going to be looking at how high is the crypto likely to pump. Is it going to keep pumping higher? Is it going to drop back down in value anytime soon? And essentially covering both buyers and sellers point of view, looking at is now the right time to buy it? Is it too late? Or if you're on a profit, is it time to sell it? Or is it simply time to hold on to it? As you guys can see, is hit this figure up about after a good 2.5 years, just like how Bitcoin pumped up over $52,000 after a good 2 years. So the crypto market is on the bullish side and is on the green side as well. So what is next, not just for Vechain but the crypto market in general, is what we're going to be going through in today's video as well. But before I get into all of that stuff, guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel, and for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis, but for now I'm just going to hide this and I'm going to bring out the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are looking at the daily chart, and at the top here we've got the purple line running across the chart, which is the SMA indicator, giving us the average value of Vechain, which is here in purple at just over 3 cents. However, the crypto is trading at a slightly higher value here at nearly 0.045 cents, meaning it is performing quite well and better than expected. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that, guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart here, it is looking quite skeptical. We have the blue line looking slightly bearish, heading towards the negative direction, and the orange line is looking bullish, heading towards the positive direction. So essentially what we have is two lines going the opposite direction to each other. So what does this mean for Vechain? Is an overall fluctuation according to the graph. However, I'm expecting the crypto to take a little bit of a dip over the next 12 to 14 hours. So towards the end of the day today, early hours of tomorrow, it should have dropped down below the 4 cents target is what I'm expecting. However, that does not mean that it's going to start crashing right now. It is likely to pump up higher to near about hitting the 5 cents target before it slowly starts to dip back down later on this evening, later on afternoon, evening time, and in the early hours of tomorrow below the 4 cents target. So do expect it to be quite volatile, but the overall outcome unfortunately seems to be more on the negative side. Now, moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days, what can we see here? So over the next 7 to 8 days, guys, by mid next week, we have the blue and the orange line looking quite bullish, heading towards the positive direction, and they are looking quite steep as well. So meaning, once again, this is not realistic because it's looking way too steep. Just because it's pumped up so much in the last 24 to 48 hours, the graph thinks that the crypto is going to keep pumping in that direction and at that pace over the coming days. However, that is not the case. So by mid next week, I'm expecting Vechain to be hovering around just above the 4 cents target. So what I'm expecting is for the crypto to potentially drop down to in value to over the coming hours, and potentially over the next 2 to 3 days down to below 0.035, and once it hits that value, slowly start to gain value again early to mid next week, heading over the 4 cents target. So is going to be a mixture of greens and red candles, but the overall outcome from this point, it seems to be more on the negative side. But as you guys can see, a drop and then a peak back up in value. Now, moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks, what can we see here? So in this case, I'm talking about in the next 6 to 8 weeks, guys, early to mid-April 2024, we do have the blue and the orange line looking quite steep, heading towards the bullish direction. So this is not realistic. Once again, exact same reason applies here. So essentially early to mid-April 2024, I'm expecting Vechain to have pumped up to about 7 to 8 cents in value, so a much higher value than where it is at the moment, after it goes for a price correction, so dropping down to 3 cents in value over the coming week or two, and then slowly starting to gain value up to about 7 to 8 cents is what I'm expecting by April, May. So price correction and then an increase in value. But we do have the Bitcoin halving happening in April, which should have a major impact on the crypto market. But there will be more news on that closer to the time as I do more analysis and predictions, which I'm working on the background. But we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. So to keep you guys in the loop and to keep updated on the crypto market, especially with the Bitcoin halving, make sure you guys stay subscribed to the channel and turn on the bell notifications to get notified every time I upload. So let's get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Fibonacci scale. So as you guys can see, we have broken out from the red zone into the green zone and into the dark green zone as well. However, we have not resisted at a single point when breaking out into the dark green zone, meaning yes, first of all, I'm expecting that it's overvalued, and also it is not sustainable because it has not resisted at all. So what I'm essentially expecting is for the crypto to drop back down into the green zone over the coming days and week or two, and then potentially slowly start to increase in value. But before it heads into the dark green zone, it has to resist at this resistance level for a couple of days and then break out into the green zone, or dark green zone even, which makes it much more sustainable and is likely to stay in there for longer. So going into the CoinMarketCap website here, we can see the trading volume has gone up near about 400% in the last 24 hours, making it $478 million in trading, which is again a huge increase in trading. Reason for that is it is one of the top gainers in the last 24 hours, so it is getting a lot of attention from both buyers and sellers point of view, meaning a lot more people are trading the crypto. However, piece of advice from myself, for myself even, is right now the crypto market is up, and especially Vechain has pumped up quite a bit after a long time. So those of you guys who are looking to invest into it right now, make sure your risk management is on point, and it also depends if you're on a short-term or long-term hold as well. So yeah, this is my take on this crypto. It should be able to hit the 10 cents target in the second half of the year is what I'm expecting. So we're going to have to give it enough time for it to slowly and steadily increase and potentially hit 10 cents in the second half of the year. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it's free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.